Tom, you've been at this club for more than a decade in a variety of roles, so you've seen how the club has grown and developed over the past 8 seasons. How do you reflect on how far the club has come in this time?
I think it's been a really exciting journey since we rebranded to Bristol Bears back in 2018, and as a collective we can be really proud of what's been achieved, but equally I think that there's so much more that we can do, and that's why I feel really excited about the opportunity that we have now as a group on and off the field for what we can achieve in the next couple of years. I think that it's a really exciting time for professional rugby in England, and there's so much work and progress going on behind the scenes with both Premiership Rugby and what we're doing as a wider group here at Bristol Sport that I think we can make some real inroads and impact over the next couple of years.
Yeah, what most excites you about where this club can go next?
I think it's just the huge potential of Bristol Bears and the way that we can engage our community, what we can do in terms of talking to new audiences and being really innovative in how we approach our strategy on and off the field. We've seen already with the way that our women's team is growing and the way that we've engaged the business community in Bristol and also through the CLF programme and through the Bears Community Foundation that we're doing a lot of fantastic work off field to get people interested in Bristol Bears and interested in rugby. And one of the drivers for myself and one of the drivers for the team is to make Bristol Bears one of the most accessible and inclusive clubs, and we want rugby to be the engaging sport in Bristol, and we want to be the market leaders in doing it differently and growing the game.
Yeah, we've seen over the past few seasons a real drive and focus on innovation, from digital content to match day all the way through to the first big day out at the Principality Stadium. How important will this area be to you moving forwards?
Well, match day is a huge focus for us, and I was so pleased with Big Day Out and how it landed, and the amount of work that went on behind the scenes to generate a record crowd of over 51,000. And I think that just gave everyone that boost of what Bristol Bears can be and what we can do with our match day. And we really want to be close to the pulse of how the fans are feeling, and we want to listen to our supporters and take that feedback and ensure that we're proactive in making sure that Ashton Gate and all our match days are really exciting, inclusive places for families and for young and old alike. And we've put a lot of time and energy into theming our match days and trying to be different and trying to tap into different parts of our community here in Bristol and really celebrate what makes our city special and what makes the sport special.
And as well as huge progress in-house at Bears, we're also seeing huge growth in the competition in the Gallagher Premiership. TV viewing figures are up, crowds are up, the general interest and buzz around the competition is up. How impressed have you been with the direction the league's heading in and its approach to growing the game and the competition?
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to pay tribute to the executive at Premiership Rugby, because we've come through a challenging period, and I do feel that the perception of the league and the direction it's going is really positive. There's far more collaboration and an aligned view of where we want to take the competition and how we want to grow it. And I think that the next challenge for us is being able to talk about the game and the league with our chests out and be really proud of what's gone before and what's to come, and make sure that we are stepping out of the echo chamber and talking to that wider audience and getting people really excited about Premiership Rugby.
Now throwing it forwards to next season, coming in off the back of a top 4 finish, Tom Jordan's coming in, Pedro Rubiolo will be here for the whole season. We obviously caught a glimpse of him towards the end of last season. There's a load of players stepping up from the academy. It'll be another young and exciting squad. How positive do you feel about the 25-26 campaign?
I think we're off the back of a really positive year for the club. And the way that the team played and some of the performances and results that led us to a semi-final with what was a young team, and a lot of guys really stepped up to the plate. We played a consistent way, and I think that's testament to Pat Lamb and his coaching group and the way that we've recruited through Gethin Watson and Stu Powell. I think that because we are a club that has a very aligned ownership, a very aligned board, and I have to pay credit to Steve and Maggie and John and the Lansdowne family for the support that they continue to show us. We know who we are and we know what we can do, and on our day we are without question, one of the most explosive attacking teams in the Northern Hemisphere. I think that there's always things to improve, and there's going to be a lot of work going on behind the scenes on the training paddock this summer to tweak some of that. But certainly we've got the group and the players and the age profile to really compete again next season.